Hello, everyone, and welcome to this very impromptu live YouTube meditation. And today we're going to be looking at, and I'm a little bit early, so we'll just give a few people some time to join us if they are popping in. As I say, this is a very impromptu um, meditation. There's been a while since I've put one up, and I thought, let me do this live and see how it supports you all in this way. Um, so today is the 2-2 portal meditation. So it's the 2nd of February. That makes it a 2. It is a powerful year that we are in, and that makes it beautiful. The next portal date or big date is the 22nd of the 2nd, which is a master builder frequency. So we're setting up this portal today, or setting ourselves up to receive the energies of this portal today, so that then we can really step into amplifying this on the 22nd. So the 22nd, I will do in my RTV Raising the Vibes community. We have a beautiful group, and you're welcome to join us. Next month, we're not only doing the Master 22 Portal meditation, but we're starting a I Am Love in Motion, I Am Love Embodied 21-day journey. We've just finished an abundance journey, actually, which has been quite incredible. And it's really me taking my practices and sharing it with everybody. So you get to see it live, which is beautiful. And relationships are calling to me next. So it is 4 o'clock, which would probably be 9 o'clock in Alberta, and probably about 11 o'clock on the East Coast. So beautiful. Welcome, everybody, to those of you that are here. So as I said, today is a meditation that I thought I'd do very, very impromptu and in person. Today is the 2nd of February. The frequency of harmony, partnership, and inner alignment. And in numerology, the 2 speaks to relationships, balance, receptivity, and coherence. And when it doubles, the invitation strengthens. So we bring our inner world into symmetry, and our outer movement flows with less friction. So this day represents really the field that is amplified. The current gets amplified on the 22nd of this month, which is often called a master builder number for those of you that have missed before. That is that frequency that we're jumping into. So we're kind of like aligning the frequency now before everything starts to amplify on the 22nd, right? And then that alignment settles in. So before we pick up the momentum, before the momentum starts to increase, let's anchor the harmony. So let's do this. The year of the horse is coming in. I think it's on the 10th of February. And the year of the horse is great. The downside of the year of the horse is that sometimes we can go through burnout a lot faster because there's a lot of momentum. So if the momentum isn't aligned, we could go through, I suppose, speed wobbles as we talk about it. But what today really, really supports is softening into the collaboration with ourselves, restoring balance between giving and receiving, listening more than pushing, which is important, and choosing calmness over force. My words for this year are calm and present. I'd love to know what your words are. So I'm going to, a lot of my stuff will have a lot of bringing in that calmness. And it's so interesting because the other day I got asked, I was like, I'm so busy. And I said, yeah, I'm busy, but I'm calm within the busy. And it's a very different kind of busy for me now that I've, created some calmness in my nervous system. So we're choosing calm over force, and we're letting relationships, personal and professional, recalibrate into a mutual flow. And it's a simple way to meet today. We're going to really dive into just a general meditation. And every day you can actually, from now until the 22nd of February, you can place one hand on your heart and one on the belly and kind of like just breathe in slowly and sense where life already feels imbalanced and sense where the gentle adjustments need your attention. And then we can affirm, harmony lives here and I move with it with grace and with peace. And allow those small inner shifts to create a clean pathway for the stronger current that's coming in on the 22nd. So I'm glad you're all here. You can watch the replay. I love all the feedback that's coming in here. I'm just going to shift screens so that I can actually see your comments as well, which is beautiful. So Angela, yeah, calm within the busy absolutely is important. And my ex is a fire horse, lovely woman, but I was far too young to be with her long term. It's still a beautiful experience, right? Which is wonderful, right? Good morning. Hi, looking forward to this meditation. So let's begin this meditation without any further ado. Kendra, you said last night you journal what you need to let go of and destroyed it. Beautiful. I love to do that with fire. That is such a beautiful exercise to let go of things as well, right? Okay, so today is very different. As we step into this beautiful portal, let's meditate, let's meet with it. And then tomorrow I will be doing my usual Akashic messages with me. But this is just, I thought let's do this meditation together, right? So let's take a couple of deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And let's set the intention of restoring inner balance. And for now, we can do that with our breath. And bring your attention from the outside world internally. And let's drop into the heart space. And as we connect into our heart space, feel your heart beating. Listen to the sound, feel the rhythm. And visualize a beautiful pulse of energy with each beat. And as our heart continues to beat, we feel the heartbeat in the distance. And this heartbeat is the heartbeat of Mother Earth. And as we bring our focus and our attention to the heartbeat of Mother Earth, we start to synchronize this breath. And we start to feel the breath, the connection between us and Mother Earth, and we start to realize that we are just an extension of her, a cell within the system. And everything starts to synchronize. And we feel completely grounded. And then we sync out our heartbeat. We start to connect into the pulse of the divinity that we already are. And this divinity starts to expand. And we start to connect into the divinity of the universe. And we connect into the divinity of Creator. And that beautiful pulsing light that is the divinity that we already are starts to expand. And we bring our attention back down into our heart space once more. And a beautiful sphere of white gold light forms around us, our field of clarity and safety. Let's open our records, keepers of the Akashic records. Please open and allow me access to my records. My name is, state your name. And I ask that you create a safe and sacred space in the light of truth, love, and highest wisdom. I invite in our guides, our teachers, and our guardians. And the records are now open, the records are now open, the records are now open. And before you appear two luminous pillars, and you walk between them as you enter deeper into the field of harmony, the field of two. And you stand in the vast, still, intelligent space, balanced and alive. And the living map of your life appears as four streams of light: life, relationships, our career and our business, our inner self. Now take one moment and observe where light flows freely. Notice where it feels dense, no fixing, only witnessing. And we say silently, show me where harmony already lives. And show me where harmony restores itself now. And a soft wave of light begins rebalancing the streams. Warmth may gather in the heart, maybe your belly or your solar plexus as your system recalibrates. And above you, a luminous wheel begins to rotate, and you stand at its center as its lines of light extend from your heart to each zone. A beautiful red gold light moves into your legs, your feet, and the body receives safety. And the nervous system settles into support. And a beautiful rose and emerald green light starts to fill your chest, giving and receiving return to the equal rhythm across family, clients, partners, and community. And a golden light then starts to awaken in the sacral field. And our expression reconnects with joy. And we start to feel these silver threads appear behind us. This is seen and unseen support starts to strengthen. And the weight of doing everything alone starts to lift. And we start to notice from the solar plexus a beautiful sapphire light start to move into our solar plexus, and the direction starts to clarify and decisions start to simplify. These small activations start to expand as a beautiful indigo light starts to touch our brow, our third eye. And from our experience, we recognize that it is our insight starts to clear. And the crystalline grid expands from the heart into the world, and our presence finds its resonance naturally. And our prosperity, the liquid gold, flows through our bodies and our auric fields, and receiving opens and value starts to circulate. And all of a sudden, a pearlescent light starts to fill every cell within our body. Energy restores and the body feels included. And the 9 areas of our lives link, forming a sphere of cohesion of light, of coherent light around us. No area is isolated, no area overextended. And in order to allow these beautiful frequencies to integrate, and to embed into our systems, we call forward the violet flame of Saint Germain. And as it descends through our crown with precision, it moves through all aspects of our being. Notice what it releases as we connect into our ancestral lines. The patterns of over-responsibility and scarcity and emotional strain dissolve from the lineage. Past timelines, old careers, relationships, and business memories lose their emotional charge, and the wisdoms remain. Cords formed through obligation, guilt, and rescuing gently clear, and love remains. Entanglement dissolves, and all of a sudden the belly and the solar plexus start to soften, and receiving and providing find balance. And leadership and visibility start activating within the throat and the heart. And we start to clear hesitation, releasing the past criticisms or the doubt, and expression resets into truth. And we release the hooks, the drains, the leaks, where energy leaked into roles and dynamics. Retract, retreat, and your field brightens and returns into its natural boundaries. And the violet flame expands into your home, your workspace, your business field, and relationships. And your environment clears with you. Space, order, lightness. And as we start to prepare our inner architecture, ready for the amplification of this portal. Before you, a crystalline structure of light appears. What are you building in life and in leadership? Notice how strong it stands as harmony returns within you. And hear the guidance. What you built next stands on the harmony that you allow for today. What you build next stands on the harmony you allow today. So let this settle. And as we place one hand on the heart and one on the belly, we affirm, harmony anchors within me. I build from coherence and love moves through every area of my life and work. And as you breathe that in, knowing that the work that we did today is a great preparation, a great foundation for the journey we are about to embark on. So let's thank the keepers of the records, the guides, for the knowledge, the wisdom, and understanding we received today. And we step back through the pillars, and the records gently close. Once more, giving thanks and gratitude to the keepers of the records for the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The records are now closed, the records are now closed, the records are now closed. Take a deep breath. And know that as you return, carrying symmetry, clarity, and quiet strength, ready to be amplified by the 22nd of the second. Thank you. Well, thank you, everybody, for doing this meditation with me. You've certainly amplified everything, not only for us, but for the collective. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow at the same time for my live, where I will be giving Akashic messages. Join us in our community. We would love for you to be part of it. Sending you all